and welcome to a new episode of my wrestling life. Yeah, I know I should do more of these, but yeah, pretty big thing happened yesterday, and I see that not all the wrestling fans are happy about it, and I don't understand why. So, Elimination Chamber just happened, great pay per view, and PLB, whatever they call it now. Anyways, so you had Jade Cargill's return. And she targeted Naomi like a lot of us thought. I still think that um, that Bianca was involved too, but Bianca was locked up in the elimination cage part, like waiting to enter the match, and Naomi had to get destroyed without Bianca's help. Then we had a return of Randy Orton, who came out to save Sami Zayn from probably his career being over, because Kevin planned blood. And by the way, what a match! If you guys didn't get this, I still think that was the match of the night. And they threw everything at each other. It was brutality at its finest. And then we come to the big shocker of the night, where Cody Rhodes is faced with the answering of The Rock. Will Cody Rhodes sell his soul and be almost like a corporate champion for The Rock? And Cody told The Rock to go fuck himself. So, pretty straightforward answer. But what we all didn't see coming, maybe a few people, was the shocking heel turn of John Cena, who, when he hugged Cody, he made eye contact with The Rock, and The Rock gave him like a signal, like I guess it's like a Triple H, where Triple H would always say, like, we always have a plan B. Well, The Rock had a plan B. If Cody said no, John says yes, because a lot of people know that this is John Cena's retirement year. Like, he said he's going to wrestle all the way to December, and then it's over. But for years, we've been waiting for a John Cena heel turn. And we finally came to the conclusion that John's just going to do John's thing. And when he announced his retirement, he talked about how he's not the same wrestler anymore. He's not he hasn't won in several years, and if he's gonna go out, he's gonna go out having fun. So we're all thinking that this is his final year. So we know that John likes to have fun with people, has like he wants to have a good time. Never did it enter a lot of people's minds that he's going to go out like this. Now, when I said in the beginning, a lot of people aren't liking it. This is the same people that have been praying for it. But now that it's actually happened, I've been watching a lot of reactors not liking it. Of course, Mr. Santy, who, Santy has always backed John no matter what. Santy's fine with it. We get to see kind of maybe a corporate scene, or who knows. I don't think he's going to go back to the rapping thugonomics, the doctor of thugonomics. I think we're going to see a different John Cena go out. And bravo. This is, a lot of people say this is the biggest heel turn of all time. I still say maybe, but I still think the Hogan heel turn was 3 times unexpected. This one came out of left field, yes. But it makes sense. Because John knows that the fans have been waiting for him to turn heel again. So in John's mind, he was doing everybody what they wanted. And now the things that people wanted are not happy with it. And I'm going to tell you guys, just get over it. This is wrestling. It's supposed to be entertaining, and it's supposed to be unpredictable. That's the great thing about professional wrestling. Yes, it's scripted. Yes, we know that they don't go home and like The Rock doesn't dress like the final boss when he's at home. He's just Dwayne Johnson. He's a family man. Blah blah blah. So, that's not what this is about. This is about wrestling is entertainment. Wrestling is a long-going soap opera. And if anybody who is watching this watches soap operas, things like this always happen. Your favorite character will become an asshole one day, or a killer, or what. And of course, in reality, if you kill somebody, you don't get to be on TV every week. You're in jail. But the soap operas are good like that. That's what transcends into wrestling. It's a soap opera. And your favorite good guy is not always going to be a good guy. Your favorite heel is not always going to be a heel. Wrestling is so convincing on how they can turn people and still sometimes have the audience still like back the heel character part that used to be good. But I think what shocks people is that John waited till pretty much almost March. And now it's like basically 9 more months of hating John Cena. Hating quotations. We don't really hate in wrestling. We just like the direction it's going. Oh, we love the direction it's going. I think it's perfect. I think this is almost a passing of the torch. Even Cody Rhodes talked about how he sold his soul already to the people. And who knows more about the people than The Rock? So to me, it's a great transition to basically, this is not The Rock's crowd anymore. This is not John Cena's crowd anymore. This is Cody Rhodes' crowd now. And I know there's people out there that are not big Cody Rhodes fans. They want Roman Reigns back in charge. But even Roman knows what's good for business right now. And will Roman ever become a champion again? Sure he will. No doubt about it. But I like the direction that they're going with a lot of these wrestlers. I like the whole Seth Rollins hatred towards CM Punk, screwing him out of his chance, letting John Cena win. And then basically Seth Rollins did what he thought he needed to do, but now he gave power back to The Rock again, in a way. So I don't think he's caring about that right now. He's happy that he stopped CM Punk, and I don't think he stopped CM Punk. Remember, people, CM Punk is still owed a favor from Paul Heyman. So I think that he's going to get into that match with John Cena. And a lot of people, I didn't see this coming with John Cena either. But what I did notice later, and now it makes sense, is how he took advantage of Seth Rollins' the stomp on CM Punk. The old John Cena wouldn't have done that. Like, he would have attacked like Seth Rollins, and then of course he would still try to win, but John wouldn't win dishonorably. So when John took advantage of that, that showed no loyalty, no hustle, and no respect. So at that point, anything could have happened because now John Cena left that door open that a heel turn could have been possible. And I think the longer that segment went at the end, and John looking superly overexcited by something someone else was doing, yeah, I guess I should have seen it coming. But of course, yes, when it happened, yeah, I was still in shock. Even though it was kind of sitting in the back of my head, I was still in shock because this is Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, Respect, Mr. I think he has the most ever requests for like your final requests. A lot of kids who are dying and just want to meet their hero, John Cena. But people forget that that's how Hulk Hogan was. Like, yeah, okay, now everybody's, well, this is politics, blah, blah, blah. I don't follow that bullshit. But anyways, back then Hulk Hogan was wrestling. I don't care what you say now. Your views now don't matter. The views back then were that this was Mr. America. This was the red, white, and blue. This was say your vitamins, your prayers, everything. So for Hulk Hogan to do that years ago, everyone's now open game to turn. Because he was supposed to be the one consistent in wrestling. Always the savior, always the man. And then for the last 20 years, John Cena's took that role. Another passing of the torch. And now we see this happening to John Cena. And I think Cody Rhodes, there are a lot of possibilities of who could carry on for the next 15, 20 years. I don't know about Cody Rhodes 15 more years, but definitely at least 10 years. So for you people who are mad at Cody Rhodes, remember two things. This is not real. This is entertainment. And B, everyone changes in life, real or fictional. So with that said, I'll look forward to the next 9-10 months up until December to see how people are going to receive John Cena over this time. And do I want him to win the 17th to break Ric Flair? Yes. And this is coming from a diehard Ric Flair fan. But like Triple H has said many times, no one deserves the accolades more than someone that has proven everybody wrong, including Triple H. Triple H even admitted he didn't think much of John Cena when he came up. And 22 years later, look at everything John Cena's done. Like him or hate him, you have to respect him, man. So with that, much love, peace, and go Cena. Go Cena, go.